Well, thank you very, very much, and I look forward, having been the state treasurer, to having Dan Rutherford as a state treasurer who could carry on the way we did, which was to have a good, honorable, outstanding office that never lost money. There you go, Dan. But to all of you, I kind of feel like that Arnold Schwarzenegger character who said, "I'll be back." Remember him? He was the Terminator. And that is exactly what we intend to do in terms of Democrats in the state of Illinois. Terminate, gone, goodbye, and have that Comptroller's office, the Chief Fiscal Officer of the state of Illinois, at a time that the state is probably spiraling in the worst fiscal crisis that any of us have ever lived through. Maybe, there's still a few folks out there who have gone through the Great Depression, but this is how bad it is out here in Illinois. And that's why we have to elect all these folks who are here today, because there's talent here. There's talent to make things happen. Now, I have to tell you something else, too, that's really kind of nifty. The fact that we ran a really good campaign with two absolutely wonderful, wonderful folks. Jim Dodge, Bill Kelly. They ran a very good, civil, honest-to-goodness, issue-oriented campaign. And I thank you very, very much for how they operated. It can be done. The other thing is, too, that I think is kind of fun. I keep listening, the Marines are over here, they're all taking beachheads, and the Navy's over here, and they're sinking ships, and all this is all good. Well, I want you to know, my son is a major and a JAG in the United States Army. So for all you guys and gals in the Army, yay, cool, this is ours. I'm very proud of Joe. That's G.I. Joe, and his wife Christina, and this is going to be a big year for me all the way around, because they notified me at Christmas. Not only do they wish me well and would really like to be here today, but Christina is a little more delicate, because they told me at Christmas I'm going to be a grandmother for the very first time. So this is all exciting. I thought I was going to have grandcats forever, but I guess not. It's not. But what I think the public is looking for is a stable, predictable, honest hand at the tiller of the fiscal situation in the state of Illinois. 3 unprecedented terms. We were in the state treasurer's office, and there was no scandal. There was no corruption. So it can be done. And because there is so much duplication, it is very important, and I appreciate the fact that working with Dan Rutherford, who's an excellent, excellent candidate, that together we can work to combine those 2 offices and ultimately save the state right off the top $10 to $25 million. There we go. It's time to have... No one really ever pays attention to the Comptroller's office, but we're the ones that pay the bills. We're the ones that have to review the contracts. And we need to review those contracts on the front end, rather than after the horse has left the barn, the money's out there, and we can't get it back. It's really time to clean house, stop being in 3rd year, get in the 1st year. Everyone who knows me knows that we're a very hands-on operation, with the finest staff you will ever find in the state of Illinois. We've worked hard on this election. We will work hard in November. We fully intend to take this office back. Remember, this office, the first time that we had this office in 18 years was Lolita Dickerson. She was it, and we have not had it since for 30 years. Now, I was the first Republican treasurer in 32 years. I intend to take the state Comptroller's office back for the Republican column and this wonderful bunch of suits. Look at all the suits. Good gracious, I look different. Remember that. And a woman's touch is really, really important here, because we really mind the finances. Thank you to all of you for all your help.